It's Channel 93.3. I am Nerf, and I am here at Grandoozy with Bishop Briggs. How are you?
How are you?
I'm great. I love the new hair, by the way.
Really? Thank you.
It's really cool.
Doing things in the wind.
Yeah, it moves a lot more than the last hairstyle,
move,
right?
Yeah, I had to stop one of the sets I did the other day because I had so much hair in my mouth. I was like, I have to get rid of this.
It happens to me all the time.
Does it?
No.
Okay.
But I was noticing, though. I'm walking through the crowd on the way in today, and I noticed, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 people, and it was a kind of a short walk. I didn't see that many people, but I saw 2 or 3 ladies that had your old hairstyle. And I was like, and I'm thinking to myself,
do you think
they're going to be so bummed, though. Are they going to be bummed?
No, but I still wear the buns.
Yeah.
But I got my hair trimmed before I left, and I swear, I'm not even OCD, but I swear right now one side is shorter than the other. I'm telling you.
I don't see that.
I know it sounds crazy, but so I did try to do the buns today.
Yeah.
But it was literally like a lopsided.
If you need somebody while you're in town, I got an awesome one. Babushka, she's great.
Wow.
Kate, she rocks. So just if you're going to spend some time and you need a haircut, let me tell you.
Perfect.
Anyway.
That means a lot to me. That's really crazy, but I do wonder if it's a coincidence.
Right. Maybe, yeah. Did it I mean, so this is not a change for you. You still do rock the bun sometimes.
I do.
Yes. Okay, so
they
won't be disappointed.
But I have little hair down.
But it's kind of nice to mix it up too, though, right?
Oh, it's so much. It's so much less gel.
Yeah.
I used to wear a lot of gel.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember it was a little shellacky at Kegs and Eggs, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kegs and Eggs.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. So, is that the weirdest show you've ever played? Like doing it in the morning and
my gosh, I loved it.
It was fun. The crowd is always really receptive.
Yes,
read
crowd.
That drunk.
Well, I mean, read it whichever way you want, but the crowd, I mean, it restores my faith in humanity. The crowd at that time,
oh, I know.
Why aren't people at airports like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Just good vibes in the morning.
Where are these people on the subway? Exactly. Where are these people on the morning bus ride?
I'm telling you, yes.
Yeah, no, jovial group, definitely.
But no, it was one that I'll never forget for sure. Yes, 100%.
It is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm hoping Grandoozy represents. It's going to be a different thing, but this is our first Grandoozy. You're on the inaugural voyage.
Oh my God, I am so thankful.
Yeah, we're really stoked you're here too.
Thank you.
So now
the lineup is crazy, by the way.
It is.
Just a side note.
It's kind of all over the place, but it's but at the same time, giant.
It's
I mean, Stevie Wonder.
I know.
I'm freaking out a little bit.
That
guy's
like
a legend.
Right.
He's nuts.
Yes.
That's so cool.
It's insane.
So I have a question for you about your new single.
Okay.
And it's called Baby.
Yes.
And it's very good, but kind of a departure for you, I would say.
Yes, so, it's seemingly happy. God forbid. God forbid. Yeah, I know. Watch out. Yeah, it's
had a really great day. Wrote a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's funny. I feel really proud of it because I feel like it's very transparent, and I think Church of Scars, obviously you could tell by the title, it does have a heaviness, and it felt disingenuous to not put out a thing I had written, during this time. So it's I'm walking around with Church of Scars vibes always.
Right.
That's just in my soul. I can't really shake that.
Right.
But
resting Scar's face.
Yes, it's literally. Yeah. Wow, sure, that's great. That was very good.
I'm gonna practice that.
Yeah, that's very great. But I had this kind of exciting thing happen. I was oh, I'm falling in love, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Wait,
but anyway, so I was thinking I should.
How dare you?
I know, it's so gross, but I was I should at least to pinpoint this particular time in my life.
Yeah.
To be genuine would be to release it.
Well, and it's if you went your whole career without writing happy songs, then suddenly did it, it would just be everybody would be man, this is so disappointing. But doing it early,
yeah, and I totally I planned that. Yeah, right? Totally. I planned that whole thing.
We've
yes,
masterminded this entire thing at a time.
Yes,
absolutely. Well, it's a beautiful song. It's great.
Thank you.
I really like it.
Thank you.
It's very cool.
When I perform it live, I do add a screamo section though.
Oh, do you?
I do. I'm ride or die every night, every day. So it's still a bit.
That's pretty cool.
It still has, when I perform it live, there's no chill.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, I mean, I think most artists amp it up a little bit live.
Maybe.
You got to.
Yes.
So I was thinking about because I find having those strong vocals in in River and in most of your songs. I just like this projection and this belting and this awesome vibe to it. I find it very empowering because I feel a lot of female vocalists tend to go for something a little more diminutive and like, you know, and
all female vocalists,
light and pretty. Not all,
okay,
but like a lot. And
yes.
like, and so it's awesome to have these examples of like, nah, rip it up, girl. You know,
oh,
like,
good.
And so like, but I was thinking, like, what if you could give some advice? Being in the music industry for a while, but still early in your career, right? Like, what advice? How can everybody help women in music?
Ooh.
How can everybody do one thing to help women in music other than listen to women in music?
Yeah, I mean, well, like they're killing it right now.
Yes.
I mean, it's really amazing. Yeah, I think it's funny. It's interesting hearing you say that because I do think strength comes in different ways, you know? So I do think there are women and men that are, you know, maybe singing things in the same way, but it's coming across differently, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, advice.
Well, there's like yin power and yang power, you know?
Totally,
like,
that's what I mean.
Everything's valuable.
You know, but it means a lot that you take something from what I'm singing. I would say advice. So it's advice for women in music, particularly.
Sure, yeah.
Women, people who identify as women in music. Okay. I would have standards. The dream is so beautiful that sometimes you can lose that.
Right.
And for me, when I was really struggling in LA and I was performing every couple nights for 5 years and meeting everyone in between, some great, some not, I just kind of told myself that I had to have standards despite the appeal to not have standards was so high because I wanted the dream so badly.
Yeah, totally.
But ultimately, you will be able to look in the mirror, which is the greatest gift of it all.
That's awesome advice. That's fantastic.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Cool.
And I guess
Briggs.
that's advice for anyone, by the way.
Yes, that's true too. That's true too. But you know, like women more like every bit as much, you know, for sure.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for standing and talking with us. This is
Thank
great.
you.
And I can't wait to see your set at Grandoozy.
Oh my God, I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Yes, Bishop Briggs,
Thank
Channel
you.
93.3 at Grandoozy.
Yay! Thank you. Wow.